Hi, Tristan. I'm going to assess your work up to week 7 and included, and just, well, not assess, but give you feedback, I guess. Some kind of assess, I suppose. So, the activity was to look at challenges, academic cheating, and you provided a little summary, which is great. And then you have a reflection here. Um, uh, Reflection's kind of minimal and sort of oddly formatted, or kind of just dumped in there. But yeah, so it's a little light for a master's course, that kind of reflection. But and then you put in a link to a resource, which is great. Well, no, wait a second. This is your project, pardon me. Bias and writing bot. Okay, bias and writing bot. Okay, cool. It's a good plan, solid, very good. And then you have a reflection here, which is good. And you have the in-class contributions reflection and um, the tool there, which it looks good. So that's really aside from missing um, what were you missing here? Um, oh, your reflection being a little light. Actually, let me just take a look here. Maybe it's the same way here. No, that's a little bit. That's much better actually. So I would say you're at a solid A minus here. Uh, and then we have the student learning here, benefits and challenges, perfect. You've got, let's see your reflection here, an hour and a half. That's much more detailed actually, so that's good. Moving in the A direction, you've got the bias and writing bot. Let me just see, maybe it's your whole project here. Yeah, so that's just the same plan. Um, so yeah, I don't know what you did this. Let's take a look what you're doing here. So here's a case because you're doing a bot, you're going to have to really articulate what you've done because it's hard for me to see a bot at the end because I don't know what's gone into it. And so and but it looks like you're making some solid progress here. And then you've got your in-class contribution and the new platforms here. I would say it's a solid A that way for sure. You've got information literacy skills. Um, yep. Although I think you're supposed to do a self-assessment on that, which I don't see. Uh, just my remembering. And then you get your personal project here, spending good time. And yeah, it looks like you're putting some good detail in there. And then, oops, what happened there? That's a link to the project, but I'm pretty sure that's just, oh, we've got the project here. I don't know if it's finished. You got a demonstration, a guide, and reflections, but you'll have to submit to me, okay? Because I don't want to kind of touch that, but it sounds like you've made good progress. You've got your in-class contributions, so you're at a solid A here. You've got your personal information mini guide, and I'm taking a look at that before. You've got your reflections. Let me just take a quick look, remind myself. Yeah, okay, those are quite detailed, which is solid. You've got stage 2, so it looks like you're doing, what are you doing here? Process. Design phase, bias would function, interact, present the stage, not involve coding or full deployment. And so again, you're going to have to kind of explain that to me. Because it looks like you had finished something more or less, but maybe you're at a different phase. This looks quite involved actually, so I'm encouraged. That's your current state in the project, and then you got your reflection, which is good, your contributions, and you don't have to make any more community contributions after this point. You give yourself an A minus. I would say that you're between an A minus and an A. Um, Community contributions, learning insight. Yeah. What's this? I'm trying to think. One modestly affected pacing. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see any big gaps. Yeah, I believe the reflections are more increasingly well. You're more aware of what's going on, so that's and the complexity, so that's good. So I would probably get you closer to an A here. You evaluated Magic School Bus. You've planning and preparation activities, and then you were supposed to test one of them, which I'm just checking you did. Yep, so that's solid reflection. You have the phase three, so I guess you're going through these. Yeah, okay, you've got the different phases there that. Um, so you're probably gonna have to explain this in a video to me. And then this is the working part of Chat GPT, which you have to sign it up. And I'm sure you have a guide there. I'm just not using my the other browser, which I have the paid version of ChatGPT. And then your reflection. Yeah, that's really solid. So that's good. In-class contributions are great. Home activity for week 6, teaching and learning activities. And yeah, you're really solid here. And okay. Yeah, I think you were supposed to check one of these out. So, but I don't know if you did. Doesn't look like it. Your reflection. Yeah, it's a very short time period, so you probably didn't. But you have good reflection here. Uh, okay, you got your project, you got your overall plan, you've got this is well organized, your current stage in the project, and then this week's output. Um, okay, so you're making good progress there. Um, I'm very curious about the bot now. I'll put it into my paid version here and see what we got. So it comes up, check this paragraph. Okay, I like that, that you have some options. This is called no culture. No, that's cool. And then you got your reflection. So you're almost ready for that, it looks like. A lot of time. Looks like you are spending a lot of time. It's a labor of love, which is fine. And then you, yeah, for perfection, you get you in class. Um, and then for differentiation, you get this. You're ready to go for tonight's class. Yeah, you've really made a lot of good progress. And we've done a good reflection. Okay. All right, that's solid. Demonstration, final testing, and deployment. So you're getting very close to this. And okay, very nice. And then looks like you're making a lot of this. Created demonstration, very good. This is all you don't need. Yeah, you've got your in-class contributions. So I would say you're definitely at a solid A. I'm really looking forward to hearing your video description of your project. This is very exciting. Tremendous comeback. Very excited and glad to have you really on top of things.